Imagine just for a moment if you started believing fear is not real. How would your life change? How would you actually start living your life? Imagine if you just started believing fear is not real. Hey guys, what is going on? This is Mark Castillo here, coming to you from the Mark Castillo Inspire, Impact, and Breakthrough to Freedom YouTube channel, where I provide immense valuable messages that create impact, inspire committed action to achieving complete and true total freedom. And so, if you're hopping on this video for the first time and you don't quite know who I am, I'm going to give myself a mercifully brief introduction. I'm a 22-year-old community college graduate who didn't really go on to a four-year university, mainly because I didn't want to get myself into student debt, and I've heard lots of horror stories about other people in their 40s and even in their 50s still paying off those student loans even after going to graduate school, getting a degree, and it was just really terrible. And I realized going out of graduating from community college that it just wasn't a roadmap that I wanted to follow like everybody else. It just didn't sound like I wanted to be working a job the rest of my life and not being able to spend time with my friends and family and loved ones. And so I began searching for another way. And one of my former friends actually introduced me to this general realm of this opportunity that I wasn't really familiar with at first, and it sounded a little bit too good to be true. Well, upon doing my research from his opportunity that he was part of, it led me to an opportunity that best suited me. And so I've been with the opportunity ever since, and I've just been working towards it and deploying patience and just really being in it for the long haul. And something that I realized as from last year of 2017, when I didn't do anything with my opportunity, is I realized I wanted change really badly, and I was willing to do whatever it took to make that change so that I could live a better life in general. And so that's a little bit about me. Let's dive right into today's content. So I want to talk about imagining that fear is not real. Now, what's the first thing that we think about when we hear the word fear? Or in other words, do you guys believe that fear is real? I want you guys just to imagine for a moment that fear is not real. What if I told you that fear is something that we just make up in our heads about how everything could possibly go wrong? How about instead, as one of my mentors, Misha Wilson, put it, how about instead of looking at what could go wrong, how about looking at what could go right? And according to Bob Proctor, who I learned this from, we don't want to get rid of all fear. In fact, fear can be a good thing in that it can caution us, such as to, take it easy, or not to jump off the mountain when knowing that there are sharp, jagged rocks at the bottom. But fear can also be really bad for us in that it can cause us to age more quickly, cause us to be in the hospital when we have too much of that fear. And where does that fear come from? The lack of understanding or doubting a situation. And so, what do we want to do to actually, get rid of the fear? Well, we don't want to get rid of it completely, but we want to start to put it at ease. And as I learned from one of my other mentors, Ace and Rich, that fear is nothing more than false entity appearing reality. That's right. I'm going to repeat that again. So fear is nothing more than false entity appearing reality. You see, if we don't step into the fear, if we never really take action, we're never going to really accomplish what we want. If we always let fear hold us back, then we'll never take the steps necessary to achieving our dreams. And how is it possible for us to accomplish all our goals, all our dreams, if we're always being held back by fear? Fear is the mind killer, as one of my mentors, Ace and Rich, put it as. And so you want to keep that in mind moving forward, guys, because fear is very a powerful emotion, and it can also, like, freeze us when, we don't really understand how things are going to happen. Actually, that leads me to another point that I wanted to talk about, which is fear of the unknown. Most of the times when we feel that fear inside of us is because that in a lot of situations we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what the outcome will be. Well, see, here's the thing, guys. When we step into the unknown, we don't know what's going to happen until we actually do it. We don't know what's going to happen. We're either gravely wrong or we're about to make history, as Tom Bilyeu from Impact Theory put it. And so you got to keep in mind that fear is nothing more than false entity appearing reality, and realize that it is a mind killer. The only way to confront that fear is confront it head on, step into that fear, and take action into taking the steps necessary to achieving your dreams completely and totally. Because I will tell you, when you overcome that fear, and here's another thing that I want to point out to you guys. Nobody is fearless. Even all the successful people out there that are making it happen in a big way right now, they still feel the fear. They still feel that voice inside their head that says they can't do it. But you want to know the difference between the most successful people and the most unsuccessful people? The successful ones act in spite of fear. So that is the message that I want to drive home to you guys here today. I hope you got a ton of value out of today's video. And if you did, please like, comment, and share. Comment below. Let me know your biggest takeaway was. And if you got value out of today's video, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Be sure to leave me a comment if you got value out of today's video. And two things, guys. One is there's this awesome virtual summit going on that's going to be going on. The last day is going to be July 26th. So if you're curious to know what is that summit all about, be sure to check that link in that video description below this video. And right below that link to that summit, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click that link in the description to learn more and get insider access as to what I'm actually currently working on. Be sure to leave me your name and your email, and I will see you on the inside. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell to know when I have new videos coming out. I post them pretty regularly, so stay tuned in for that. And with that said, that concludes today's video from my YouTube channel, Inspire, Impact, and Break Through to Freedom. My name is Mark Castillo, and catch you guys all on the next video. And till then, take care, guys, and talk soon.